Hi, and welcome to another video on my journey. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about getting a Mediport for your chemo treatment. And the reasons why I chose it, some reasons why people don't get it, what is it for, and some tips that I learned from YouTube. So let's get to the video. All right, so let me tell you the definition of what a Mediport is. I'm going to read this. A Mediport used for chemotherapy is an implantable reservoir with a thin silicone tube that attaches to a vein. The main advantage of this vein access device is that chemotherapy medications can be delivered directly into the port rather than a vein, eliminating the need for needle sticks, which you're going to be getting. What is the procedure? So what they do is a small incision, it's a surgical cut, will be made at the base of your neck, and then a second incision will be made on your chest under the collarbone. The catheter will be placed through the second incision, tunnel under your skin to the first incision, and threaded into your vein. Okay, I don't know about you, but all of that has had me freaked out. And I'm being totally honest. I'm a little bit too much in my head about this. I am thinking too much about it. And I'm kind of freaked out, to be honest. It's been a couple of days. I've been doing some research about what to expect, what to have, all of the things, right? And I've been freaking out. But nonetheless, I'm still doing it. Now, why am I deciding to do this? And this is my choice. Remember, you have a choice to say yes or no. And so people say no. I have a good friend of mine who had cancer 12 years ago. She had breast cancer, and we're really good friends. And I'm blessed that we went through her journey back then, and she's going through the journey with me. And back then, she decided not to do a Mediport because of fear. She was afraid. Then I know of someone else who decided not to do a Mediport because she didn't want the reminder of this device on her body after she was, like you go through chemo, then you come out for a week and you don't have anything, but you still have this device on your body as a reminder. Mind you, you also are bald, but that's just another reminder, right? So she didn't want this, and she decided not to do a Mediport. I am decided to do a Mediport because I went to two different doctors and in two different hospitals. One of the doctors said, well, like, yes, we're doing a Mediport. And it was sort of without a decision, without a choice. On the second one, my doctor Klein from Mount Sinai, she asked the nurses on the chemotherapy, she was like, look at her veins. And the recommendation was for me to get a Mediport after they checked my veins out. And I said, okay, let's do it. You tell me to do it, and I'm going to go ahead and do it. But then I did a little bit of research, and I was finding out all the things and all the information, and I was like, oh my God, you're cutting my chest, you're putting this thing, and you're like, Yes. Now, I'm still doing it, even though I'm afraid. I'm still going with it. Now, some of the tips that I found out before going to having this incision and this Mediport implanted in me, and this I found out from someone in YouTube, was to mark your bra straps. And I'm glad I found this, right? To mark your bra straps so they're clear, right? So you mark them with a pen or a Sharpie, and then just put an X like where you want them. Also to wear a button-down shirt, because you're not going to be able to lift things up. And you're going to be thinking, Evelyn, but you're not wearing a button-down shirt. I know I'm not wearing a button-down shirt right now. But that's because I'm in New York. I'm based out of New York. And it's really, really cold today. It's going to be about 18 degrees. And I have a lot of other appointments earlier today. So my Mediport appointment is not until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I was like, I'm going to bundle up, and I'm just going to take a button-down shirt with me. You also need to get picked up. They don't put you under completely. They give you supposedly some anxiety medication and to calm you down, and then they numb the area. But you're not under. I know. All of the things. So I'm taking the shirt with me. I mark the bra straps. And I want to say I'm ready for this, but I don't know. We'll see. I am going to do a video. I'm going to do the second part of this video to tell you afterwards how it was, what happened, and all of the things, because that's what this channel is going to be about, all of the things. And so we could discuss a little bit more. And look, I have a choice. I have a choice to say, yes, I want the Mediport, or no, I don't want a Mediport. I know my belief is that this is for the best, this is beneficial, and therefore I'm doing this. So I will tell you the second part of this video, how did the incision went? How did the surgery go? Okay, I'll see you there. Hi, so I had the Mediport installed yesterday at 2 o'clock. It is now about 6 a.m. So I'm a little bruised here, black and blue. And those are the, one incision is for the catheter to go to the vein. And then the other incision, this is where the port is at. I had marked my bra line just to make sure that put it on the other side of the bra. I'm hoping he did. I haven't worn a bra since I had this on, so yes, saggy boobs. But you see, what it is more discomfort than anything. I'm a little bit in pain, but nothing that's like, oh my God. No, it's not. It's just more like discomfort. My shoulder hurts a little bit. And that's that. I had someone pick me up at the place, but you see, this is what it is. I'll keep showing you through the days, through the weeks. Hi. So this is 48 hours after they installed the medical port for chemotherapy. And remember, on the top is where they put the catheter for the vein. And then here's where the Mediport is at. I'm a little sore, or how they say in Spanish, enconada. I don't know how they say that in English. So sort of like more discomfort than pain. I've taken some Tylenol, which is the only thing that's prescribed, which is fine. It's been more than enough, but it's sort of like, you see that pulling. I don't know if it's because of the tape. I have a little bit of bruises because, you know, they cut and they insert things in there. Not painful per se. I'm out and about. Yesterday, which was the first day, I stayed in bed and just was like, but it's also cold in New York. It's 18 degrees. So this is what's happening. I am packing and moving, or more like I'm pointing to people to pack and move, but just wanted to show you the status of the Mediport and what it looks like and what you can expect. Again, not pain. This doesn't hurt. It's more discomfort. But I was wearing like big clothing and just things that are comfortable to wear. And again, I'm not wearing a bra yet just because it will be sort of pressing here. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Hi, this is an update on the Mediport because they did the surgery and inserted the Mediport on Friday. And now it's Tuesday, so that was 4 days ago. And there's some information that I found out after the procedure because they didn't tell me before. So I want you to know about this. If you're thinking about having a Mediport, so this is information that you're going to need to know. One of the things that they said was they didn't want for the area to get wet for 5 days. So you could take a shower as long as you have like one of those handheld shower heads, so you're not wetting that area. Or you could take a bath if you have a tub. Yeah, I do, which is fantastic. But that came as a surprise because I didn't know that, and nobody told me before that. So you're not gonna wet that area for 5 days before. And if you want to like wash your hair, do it the day of the procedure, and maybe you might have to then do it over a sink or something like that, because remember, head wet, body wet and area wet. No. Now, so that was one of the things. So be prepared for them telling you they want this area dry. And that's for 5 days. They also wanted the gauze and all of those things there for 5 days. One of the things that my doctor had told me was that they could do the Mediport the day before I was to start chemotherapy, that it was fine. And I'm so grateful, I'm so thankful that I did it 5 days before, because the area is sore. I mean, I have, and I'm going to show you where I'm at in day 4 now, but it's black and blue and it's just sore. That's the best thing I could say. So I don't know what it's going to be like when they put the chemo, but I don't know if, I feel a little sensitive. I don't know. Sensitive. That's all I could say. Um, has it been painful? No, it wasn't painful like, oh my God, I'm in excruciating pain. But like I said before, it's just been sore. I had this word enconada, which is in Spanish. I'm sorry. I still don't know the name in English. I need to look it up, but I still don't. It's just tight and black and blue and a little bit painful, but nothing that some Tylenol will not get rid of. I have been able to move my arms. I have been respecting the doctor's orders, which is do not, I'm being very conscious because a friend told me that I scratched my nose a lot on my other video. And of course it itched. So there it is. Okay. So, the area is sore. Do not get it wet. Wear a button-down shirt, which I mentioned that in the beginning of the video. That was easier, even though I could put my arms up and all of that, but it was still just uncomfortable. So you want ease. Again, we want ease. Now, something that I have to think about, because I have to start chemotherapy tomorrow, was wardrobe. Because it's winter in New York and normally I will wear a turtleneck, but how can they get to it from the turtleneck? They can. So I have to think about what to wear. And I'm going to show you right now. Let me show you what I'm thinking. Hold on. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking of wearing during the winter time. Because my chemo goes for 5 months. By the time I'm done, it will be June. So it'll be summer and spring. I will go through all of those seasons. And this is just too warm for that, but this is perfect for now, for at least until April or so. And they will have access to it. So look, I'm going to continue saying this is about ease for me. This is my journey and this is what I want it to be. It's easy. So it feels irrelevant that I'm thinking about this, but it is still important, at least to me. Or is it that I don't have anything else to think about, or that I don't want to think about? But yes, easy access. And still warm and comfortable for me. So I will see you on another video because I will continue updating you. All right. Thank you so much. And I'll see you on the other side. Okay. So this is Mediport day 10, I'm going to say, or something like that. So you see do you see the bump? I'm not trying to show you my boobs, but you see that's the Mediport. That's where they put the thing. It feels numb, but it doesn't feel like anything. I'm still a little black and blue. And then this is the other incision that they made. So this a little cut. I guess I'm going to have a cut forever unless I do something about that. But look, you see the bump. I know some people freak out. They're like, I don't want to touch it. She's an alien. And I have a couple of more black and blues down below. But, I don't want to show you boobs. But yeah, black and blues. This is port.